Once again, big shout out to Kennedy Hall for his book, Terror of Demons. This is a quality book. I highly recommend it. This will be the last reading. St. Joseph, Terror of Demons. The angel Gabriel brought the message of the Incarnation to the Blessed Mother. The name Gabriel in Hebrew means two things: strength of God and man of God. It is no accident that the man of God came to announce to Mary of the coming of God-man. Furthermore, according to Cornelius a Lapide, S.J., died 1637, Gabriel oversees the conflicts of the faithful, hence his carrying of God's strength. Gabriel announced the Incarnation, but in doing so, he announced war. The heavenly conflict between Michael and Lucifer would now take place on the soil of earth, and God's Son would enter the battle under the guise of an infant. With her fiat, the Immaculate Virgin proclaimed to heaven and hell that the battle for souls was now in its decisive stage. The theater of war between the angels and the demons would now find itself in the womb of the Blessed Virgin. Saint Joseph was called to guard this woman, and because of this, he was sent forth by God to terrorize the devils who sought to foil the divine plan. For years, Joseph spent hours perfecting his craft, striving and sweating in his workshop. Like a foreshadowing of the new Adam, Joseph worked by the sweat of his brow, taming the dried flesh of trees of the Holy Land. In the manner that God whittles down a man, transforming him from a rough plank to a man perfected, so too did Joseph bend and form. So too did Joseph bend and form the elements that would become the cross of his adopted son. The demons are never truly absent, even at the hour of death. Thus, with each passing year, the devils assigned by hell to tempt Joseph watched him ever so closely. They watched as Joseph, regenerated in his mother's womb, grew in chastity and manliness. There's something different about him, the demons thought. His perfected countenance and temperate demeanor confused the devils. How could a man so humble also demonstrate the fortitude of a dragon slayer? From the shadows they observed Joseph chop down trees and prepare them for transport. Like a painful instance of sanctified déjà vu, these demons saw a flash of the Christ as St. Joseph knelt to the ground, only to stand with a tree on his shoulders. Watching the terror of demons carry oak and olive trees was torturous. The evil spirits were paralyzed and incompetent, while Joseph taunted them with an image of the coming Via Dolorosa, forced to seethe with the impotent rage at the eternal advent. As Joseph lifted his hammer to pound iron, each metallic clang smashed the gates of hell like a cheerful piercing of the bells of the consecration. Soon enough, Jesus Christ would apprentice his earthly father in the workshop. The entrance of the Son of Man into Joseph's domain transformed this humble space into a foundry of divine grace. The demons, bound by their own self-hatred, were forced to watch as Christ sanctified the implements of his crucifixion, like he sanctified the waters of baptism. The years Christ spent under the tutelage of his adopted father only added to the pain of hell. The terror of demons guided the hands of the child of Mary as they both taunted the fallen angels with their unconditional love, unyielding labor. The curse of Adam had been reversed and turned into the playground of the messianic mirth. We might even imagine Christ as a young man pricking his finger on a sharpened tool. Out of his sacred hand dripped the precious blood, hydrating the fallen world, ever thirsting for the crucifixion. Of all the men ever born, it was Joseph, born of the line of David, whom God chose for this sacred duty. The holiness of St. Joseph made him a terror to those who seek to terrorize the souls of men. He taunted the tempters and made holy mockery of the fallen angels. May we seek to imitate him in our pursuit of sanctity and beg that the divine craftsman may whittle away at our sinful inclinations. Every man will find himself in situations which, with his natural powers alone, he cannot overcome. This is because his battle is with preternatural powers, whose nature far exceeds his own ability, tenacity, and intelligence. To fulfill his duty of protecting his family and guiding his family along the path marked by Christ, he absolutely requires supernatural aid. In such situations, husbands and fathers must call on heavenly aid. Have frequent recourse to Our Lady, to St. Michael, to your guardian angel, to your own patron saint, and never forget to also turn to St. Joseph. He has great authority and power over these preternatural powers, and by his assistance, we too can become terrors for the devils. St. Joseph, terror of demons, pray for us. Catholic Northman, out.